Thriller, written by someone who knows from spies, former CIA officer Valerie Plame. She became a household name when, in 2003, her cover was notoriously blown by a member of the Bush administration. She's put her cloak and dagger experience into this new book, Blowback, out this week, about a junior female CIA officer on the hunt for a dangerous nuclear arms dealer. Valerie Plame has been nice enough to join us here on the congressional lawn. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So you wrote this in part because you're disappointed with how, in general, Hollywood and the publishing world has portrayed female CIA officers.
Absolutely. Female CIA officers are always portrayed in such a shallow fashion, I think.
And they trade sex for intelligence.
Yes, sex and guns, which are good and fine, but when that's the only thing you trade on, I thought that there was room to depict someone that was a little more realistic, but still entertaining. And that was the genesis of that.
What do you think of Carrie Mathison, the character in Homeland?
Well, Claire Danes is a brilliant actress, of course.
What do you think of the character? She's also trading in the sex a little bit.
Yeah, but it's not, there's not a whole lot of feeling there because she really kind of lacks that, the character anyway. I mean, she is mentally not well. And the fact that she could somehow make her way through, how many years at the CIA without someone noticing that she's...
Never happened.
I hope not.
So your main character here, Vanessa Pearson, she mirrors your career in the CIA. If your cover had not been blown, in an alternative universe, would you still be working at the CIA right now?
Oh, absolutely. I loved my career. I thought that if I was lucky, I would retire as a senior intelligence officer somewhere overseas, working on something I care about very deeply, nuclear counterproliferation. But that obviously didn't happen, and it's been a decade since my identity was betrayed. And we moved far away from Washington and rebuild our personal lives and our professional lives.
So I do want to ask you, I want to ask you a question about the book also, but I want to ask you, just because you're here, you're somebody who has a unique perspective. You've had the government invade your privacy and your cover being blown, but you're also somebody who understands the importance of intelligence. What do you make of the NSA surveillance controversy?
I'm watching it very closely as the revelations keep unfolding. I welcome President Obama's statement that he said this really should begin a serious discussion, a debate about the proper balance and dynamic between security and privacy.
Have we leaned too much towards security and too far away from privacy?
I believe so. And what happens is I don't think the average American is really thinking of unintended consequences, where the government is so invasive in our lives and in our privacy that what happens if there's an overzealous prosecutor or something Joe and I know about, a little bit about political chicanery.
Sure. Or Jill Kelly from the Petraeus scandal. She had her name leaked. No reason for that?
Well, there is all kinds of examples.
Yeah.
I understand that Senator Grassley just received a letter from the NSA where employees were, imagine this, using the technology available to them to check on former loves, current or former loves.
See, that's what I would be doing if I worked for the NSA, which is a good thing why I'm not. Let me ask your book, not loves, but just people I don't like. So the book Blowback, what was the most fun part of this? How true to life is it?
It is very much informed by my experiences. It was a lot more fun to write than fair game. It takes place a lot of places where I've lived or worked or traveled all over the world. As well as focusing on an Iran nuclear facility, which, of course, is very much in the news today.
Very exciting. Well, we wish you the best of luck with it.
Thank you,
Valerie
I appreciate
Plame.
it.
Thanks for being here. The book is called Blowback.